Hey everybody, this is Tommy within the Disney State of Mind. This morning we're hanging out at Disney Springs. We're so excited to be here, walk around, do some shopping. We're also going to try the Gideon's Cookie of the Month. And so we're excited about these coffee cookies. Last time they released them, we weren't able to get any. And so we're excited about trying them for the first time. We're going to see what kind of new merch is here and just have a fantastic day out here at the Springs. And so we hope you enjoy coming along with us as we have a day here at Disney Springs. The first thing that we're gonna do is head over to Gideon's to see if they have a virtual queue going yet. They're probably gonna be just standby for now, but if they do have one, it's not gonna be very long of a wait. And so we're gonna get over there and try that cookie first, and then we're gonna come back through and see what kind of shopping we wanna do after that. And so the first thing we like to do when we get here, when we do get here early at 10 a.m. before everything goes crazy, is get over there so that we don't have that long of a wait. To get to Gideon's, we always like to kind of go through the back way to cut across. We parked at Orange Garage this morning. A lot of times we park over at Lime because most of the stuff that we want is actually this direction. The reason that we do like to go to Gideon's first is because, as crazy as it sounds, you can end up in a virtual queue for like 3 or 4 hours to get a cookie. I know that this line looks incredibly long, and honestly, it is long for a cookie. But from here, it's probably about 30 minutes. And so we're gonna hop in this line. I know they hadn't started a virtual queue yet because they don't have an attendant out here at the end yet. So we're gonna hop in here and get us some Gideon's cookies. For April at Gideon's, they have the Morning Joe's Coffee Toffee Chocolate Chip, which obviously we are gonna come to get that. But our favorite cookie that they only sell in the mornings is this coffee cake cookie. It's a morning exclusive. Also, after the sun goes down, you have the evening exclusive, which is the dark coffee cake cookie. We actually like the regular coffee cake in the morning a whole lot better. We do know that Gideon's is also going to have some of the halfway to Halloween treats starting tomorrow. They're going to have some pumpkin spice going on, covered with some white chocolate. We have had that before. We didn't love it. You can go back. I'll link that video in the description here. But we are excited about trying the coffee cake because last time they released this, we were unable to get it. And so this will actually be our first time doing the Morning Joe's Coffee Toffee Chocolate Chip Cookie. Thank you. Gideon's is not just known for their cookies and cakes. Their brew house is amazing. Their cold coffees, nitro cold brews. If you're into coffee, those are amazing from everything I hear. I'm not a huge coffee fan. I like creamer with a little bit of coffee flavor in it. And these are kind of strong coffees, but if you're into that, it may be worth trying one of these while you're at Gideon's. So here's the cookie of the month, the coffee toffee cake. We are going to get a banana bread also. Denise likes it and wants one of those. We're going to skip on the original chocolate chip today, but we are going to get a coffee cake. You guys know that this is actually my favorite cookie that Gideon's has. And they also happen to have in my favorite cake that they have. The True Red Velvet is absolutely amazing. Today they have the chocolate churro also, but we're going to get the coffee toffee double frosted cake to try it just because it's the cake of the month. We won't have a chance to get it again until they release this flavor again, probably next year. And so we're gonna go ahead and grab those today, and then we'll see if any of the kids want anything extra. They love the cookies and cream cookie, and so we may end up with one of those too. But we know for sure those are the things we are gonna get to try because they are limited edition. Here's that cookies and cream that Carter loves, so we'll probably end up with one of those. We have all of our Gideon's cookies and cake. I had to ask while we were in there. I was hopeful that they were gonna bring back out the Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein for halfway to Halloween, because if they were, I would have been here tomorrow. It would have actually been worth skipping a park day for me to get, or at least part of a park day. And I know that you say that's crazy about a cookie, but if you wanna look at our Gideon's review last time. I love the Bride of Frankenstein cookie. It may be the best Gideon's cookie I've ever eaten. So we've got our Gideon's cookies. We'll give you a little bit of our thought on that a little bit later. We're gonna do some shopping for now, go see what's in World of Disney. Maybe they've gotten some new merch in since last we were here. It's been several weeks since we've been in World of Disney, so I'm curious as to what platinum stuff they have. We've got to go in Lego because that's what we do when we're here. Carter loves the Lego store, and we'll just look around and see if we can't figure out some other things, some new things that maybe we haven't seen down here before, and enjoy the rest of this day here at Disney Springs. So we're gonna give some of our Gideon stuff a try. This is that coffee toffee cake. Remember, they had two things going on this month. They had the cake and they also had the cookie. And so Denise doesn't love all of Gideon's cakes, but we'll see what she thinks about it first. And I'm a huge Gideon cakes fan, and so see what I think later.
That one's really good. The very first bite I taste is coffee. And that one's really good. I like that one a lot. It's not too sweet, so it's got a really good flavor to it.
All right.
Especially if you love toffee, it's got a little bit of crunch in between. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna give this a taste. I'm gonna get some of the icing first. Let me go ahead and get a little cake on there too. So my bite is gonna be quite heavy on the icing. It's about half and half. So let's see how this goes. Before it hits your lips, you taste coffee because of the smell. And so it is most definitely coffee. But what's awesome is that once you get that bite in your mouth, the coffee kind of mellows out because of all the sugar. And so you think it's gonna be like the super bitter coffee taste, but it's not. It is like absolutely perfect. There's a great balance to it. I love that one, and the crunch of the toffee, spot on. So if you like coffee at all, if you like even fraps, you know, that have kind of that aftertaste coffee, I'm not a huge coffee fan. I like tons of creamer with a little bit of coffee, and this for me is still excellent. So the cake's awesome. All right, so this is the coffee toffee cookie. Beautiful as always, Gideon's cookies are. I don't see an immediate positive response like we did out of the cake.
I like this. I was trying to figure out what the texture's a little different than his other cookies. I don't know if it's the toffee in it, but no, the taste is fantastic. I mean, it's toffee, the dark chocolate. No, the cookie's really, really good. I just couldn't quite figure out what the texture was in between. That was a little different. I guess it's maybe the ground up toffee, like maybe you can see in the middle. I'm not sure. Definitely taste the salt on the top, but I think it's the toffee in the middle that you get that crunch in between.
So let's see what I think about this one. Okay. It's very much like the cake in that right when it hits your mouth, like right before you really, really taste it, you kind of inhale a little bit of that coffee, and you think that it's going to be like a stronger, more abrupt flavor than it is. It's really fantastic. It's nice and balanced. Like Denise though, the cookie does have a different texture, and I do think that it's because of the toffee that's in it, but it's really a great cookie. And so if you're down here in Disney Springs in the month of April and you're a fan of coffee or anything coffee flavored, definitely make sure that you try that coffee toffee cookie and the coffee toffee cake, because they're both amazing. Rainforest Cafe erupting for us. We're gonna head over here, and our first stop today is going to be the Lego store. We want to try to go ahead and get in there before they end up with a wait. Remember that it is kind of a small store, and so they do still limit capacity. They never did before the closure, but they kept that in place. Now they do allow a lot more in than they did during COVID protocols, and so they do allow a good bit of folks in the store, and a lot of times you can walk in, but as the day goes on and Disney Springs gets full, it can be kind of difficult to get in. And so we do like to do that right after Gideon's to make sure that we can get in easily and look around and see what they have. though.
Oh my gosh, check out this UCS racing set. To scale. Oh, it comes with the Grogu carrier.
With the what?
With the Grogu carrier.
Oh, nice.
Big car, you can see it right there, put together.
Oh yeah, here's a put together one. Or at least kind of put together. You
Yeah.
couldn't fit the whole thing in there.
Right. It wouldn't fit in the case if they would put those on.
That thing is massive. Like
It
that,
is. It's huge.
Like that's bigger than this set that I have.
Yeah.
And that one's pretty decent.
Yep.
If that one were to scale, it would be massive.
It would. It'd be huge. One of the things that we missed during COVID was this build your own minifigure section. We're so glad that they brought it back. You can build 3 of your own minifigures, customizing all the parts for $9.99, and you can put them in this cool little package. We miss this an awful lot, and every single time we go in the Star Wars store, we keep looking to see if they're going to bring back the droid builders, because they had something very similar to this where you could go in and build your own droids. You could do it as a single or you could do it as a multi-pack, and Carter always loved making those. But we are glad to see this back at Lego, at least where you can build your own minifigure. Bad cop.
Bad cop from Lego movie 2.
It's one of these fun little interactive things here at Lego where you scan your hand and it tells you who you are as a Lego character. Who are you?
Wait, let's see.
There are 2 other experiences that they have here, and this is a mosaic maker. This is where you can actually do a mosaic of yourself. You upload a picture and you actually are able to get a Lego mosaic made that you can actually see yourself printed in little Lego pieces. You can also do it of pets if you want. And then the other part of this experience that you're able to customize is the Lego minifigure factory, where you can actually go in and make and customize your very own Lego minifigure. And this is something that Cambry is actually going to do today. Come in and make her own customizable Lego figure. Cambry has decided that she's going to do the customization thing over here at Lego, where you make your own minifigure. And so what's going to happen is that you're going to get a box from the attendant here, and they're going to send you over to check out first. And so you do have to pay for the experience first. That's what they're doing right now. After tax, it comes up to $12.77 to do this experience, and so they're taking care of that, and then she's going to come over here and start the design process.
These are the shirts already customized in the system. You can go ahead and draw, write on them, color on them, add stickers to them. If you want to design your own, be in this one. Here you have your shapes, here you have your color palettes. I suggest you use a little eraser to make a mistake, because if you press the delete, it might delete your whole drawing. Here are your stickers. Pick more than one, enlarge it, shrink it, move it around. Here is if you want to write any extra text on your shirt. And here's the figures to the back. Once you're done, it's just a little general. And pick out your accessories and use a little tag.
You cannot do anything official Disney on here, but what you can do is go into the shape maker and you can make yourself a set of Mickey ears on your shirt if you want to. So far she's picked out this top. Still working on customizing this thing.
I'm just kidding, buddy. We'll get you. It's printing right now, so it's going to be a minute or two.
I see the snowboarder dude. There it is. Right in the middle.
Here, wait, don't hold off yet. Here. Turn around, show it to us.
We finished up over at Lego, had a lot of fun in there as always. We're heading over here to the Star Wars Trading Post. This is the Star Wars store that actually used to have droid builders in it, and every time we come we have to check and see. Last time we were here we asked the cast member inside, said that they had no idea if they were ever bringing them back, and so we just kind of keep checking. It's been several weeks since we've been out here, and so we decided that we would check again. But it's over here at Star Wars Trading Post is where they had that. So let's pop in and see if they have anything cool there, anything new, and see if just maybe by some miracle they've brought back droid building.
Cool. It's the original concepts for them.
This is another place that you can actually come and do a little bit of lightsaber customization. You can buy some hilts here, and you can buy some completed legacy blades, and so you can get some stuff over here. The cool thing is that for the last few months they've actually had select ones 30% off. Remember that you can't use APs on this type of stuff, and so whenever you can find some on sale, if it happens to be a hilt or a design or a legacy that you might want, it may be a great time to pick it up. But this is just good information to know that you can get this stuff over in Disney Springs instead of having to go to Hollywood Studios and Galaxy's Edge. So a no-go on the droids still in Star Wars Trading Post, and so we're gonna head back over to World of Disney and check out what's over there still for the 100th. I know that they're still getting lots of new stuff in, especially with the 50th stuff kind of being phased out. We did want to head over to Character Warehouse on this trip and see what might be over there, what's discounted. We know that we have seen some pretty steep discounts on some of the 50th stuff, but I don't think we're going to make it over there this trip. We just have a whole lot left that we want to do. We've only got 4 more days here to enjoy it, and so we've got just a lot on our plate for this particular trip. But we will be coming back in a few more weeks, and so we anticipate to be able to go over there then. But we're gonna go back in World of Disney now and see what they have as far as the Platinum Edition stuff goes for Disney 100. Coming in the World of Disney, we're actually gonna come in through this side door over here where Daily Poutine is, because this is where all of the special edition stuff is that they have. This is where you're gonna find the holiday stuff whenever you're around a holiday season, and this is where all of the 100th stuff is right now. They do still have these soap dispensers all over the place. We found them on discount for $8, and you can actually use your AP discount along with that, and so it does make those really affordable if you guys are looking for those. This is actually new for this trip. We have not seen these Disney World pillows like this before, and so those are really cool. It looks like they haven't added a whole lot since we were here just a few weeks ago to the Platinum series. We know that they are coming out with some new stuff. However, they have added this new Nike shirt. This may end up being a purchase of mine. I don't get a lot of the Disney polos. I don't like the way that a lot of them look, but this one's really cool. It's kind of understated, which I kind of like. It's just a plain Nike polo with the 100th on the side. It's a Nike dry fit, so that is really cool. I do like that one. They've had these Platinum Lounge flies here for a little while. Those aren't new. The blankets, they have some of the dog clothes over here, which are pretty neat. Still kind of the same stuff, and so the Platinum stuff they haven't added a whole lot to over the last few weeks, but we're gonna keep looking through and see if there's anything else in here that we think is pretty awesome. I do see something new. This whole back section through here, if you guys have been here throughout the 50th, this has been the special 50th limited edition stuff, and now it is Pixar themed, and so there's all sorts of new merch through here. I haven't seen probably like 70 or 80% of this anywhere else, especially over here in World of Disney, and so this is really neat. A lot of these toys we have seen, a lot of the Lightyear stuff, you can actually find a ton of it over in Character Warehouse, discounted very deeply. and then a lot of the Buzz and Zurg stuff. But a lot of these clothes and stuffed animals and things like that up here at the front, I have not seen. This particular lounge fly, these serving trays. There's a lot of really neat stuff up here that's taken the place of the 50th section. So this is pretty neat. If you guys are in the Pixar, this is a really cool place to stop. This is what happens when I leave to go to another store for like 5 minutes, right here. They have a whole lot of cool stuff from Up. This is the first time I've seen this Up lounge fly. Really, really cool. They have a wedding countdown that's themed Up. They have this water bottle, some stationery, all sorts of neat stuff going on. I'm not totally sure I can do this. There's a whole lot of emotions happening right now with this particular one. But this is all really cool stuff over in the Pixar section. You also have some really fun Wally stuff over here. They have this herb planter for your kitchen. If you want to plant some herbs there and grow in the windowsill of your kitchen. A lot of neat stuff there, a watering jug. And then of course this a greener earth directive mug over here. A lot of really neat stuff over on this side. We've got some Incredibles. I have not seen this Incredibles lounge fly yet. It doesn't mean that it hasn't been around. I just haven't seen this exact one. This is really neat. The 50th section has been reduced down to a few lounge flies over here. You've got some Spirit jerseys over there and some ears. And this is about all of the 50th merchandise they have left over here in World of Disney. We do have some more Starbucks merch. We have those sippers that, again, for the 50th man, these things were gold. They have several out right now. They've got the one for the Platinum Series out, and now they have these. It does have the Starbucks emblem on the back, just like the others did. These right now are selling for $50 for these sippers. You guys may remember that when they came out with the 50th, they were going on eBay for a few $100s. They did get more in and they were fine. It looks like Disney is really working on trying to keep stock up on a lot of the newer things. And with supply chain getting better and better globally, they're going to be able to do that. And so I think that that's going to help prevent from resellers, you know, kind of taking advantage of the situation and selling them for such a huge price. But I did want you guys to see that they do have this new Starbucks merch in. I've not seen this color scheme before, and so it's really neat. What is that?
I got a munchling and I got the mystery one, and apparently I got a Marie macaroon munchling.
You like Marie, don't you?
Yes.
That worked out awesome. We picked this up some shirts, got me, of course, another mug because that's what I do. Cami K got her a new toy. She loves those munchlings, and so she had to get her one of those. And so now we're actually going to go ahead and start heading out for the day. We only wanted to come and spend a few hours here. We're going to go hang out at the water park the rest of the afternoon. We're going to kind of chill for a while today because we know that we have a lot that we still have that we want to do in the parks. We want to go and do some more dining reviews, hang out some tonight. We actually have a reservation over at Rick's, so you guys be looking for that review. We haven't been over to Coronado to Rick's yet, and so we're pretty excited about stopping by there to eat. It's kind of a sports bar and grill, and so you guys be looking for that video to come out also. And so we are so glad that you decided to hang out with us today while we were in Disney Springs, and we hope to see you guys soon in the parks. But until then, always remember to keep living in a Disney state of mind. Bye, guys.